out to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45. There goes Davis. Oh, my God. Davis is going to run it all the way back. He's going to win the football game.
Like, your 1v1 against Mitch and Ron. The first one is the moon fake. It's got to be the alligator.
Fucking alligator.
I don't know how much an alligator weighs. Let's say an alligator weighs 400 pounds. I don't know, dude. That fucker weighs 4 tons. I don't know. What's good, everybody? It's your boys, Travis, Kain, and TJ on the 2 Kill Time podcast, the TKT podcast, your favorite podcast on all podcast streaming platforms like Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and Spotify. Boys, how was your week? What's up? What are we doing? What's been going on? We are recording this a day late this week. We're recording this on Wednesday. We've been trying to record on Sundays, but we've had like this weird, like, oh, we're busy on Sunday, so we're trying to record on Monday or Tuesday, and then we were both busy Monday and Tuesday. Which is unfortunate. So now we're recording on Wednesday. We're going to be a day late, so we'll probably maybe we'll double upload tomorrow. I don't fucking know. You'll see as soon as we upload what ends up fucking happening.
I don't know, yo. We're gonna try to figure it out, but it's just been a weird past couple of weeks.
It's
usually
the holidays,
the times
man.
we're all free.
Yeah.
We haven't been free.
Yeah.
And the schedule just have not been lining.
Yeah, the holidays have really fucked it up. Me coming home offset like 2 weeks, and then just the last 2 Sundays we haven't been able to line it up. So we've recorded on like Monday or Tuesday, and then Wednesday for the sports pod. But it's just like it's offset and it's trickled into this one being a day late. So we apologize, but we're gonna get this back on track, boys. What did you do this week? What happened? What did I miss?
Oh.
My week was sick, bro. Honestly. So fucking, I was just having a normal like work week, whatever, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't like that bad.
Yeah.
It's been worse. So like that was cool. And then I went and played ball. I play ball every Monday, which lately has been frustrating just because we haven't been getting numbers like we normally do. Normally we'd get like 15.
How does that work? I thought you said like it's a league, right? Like you guys go and have your own set teams, or no? Or is that a different? No. Is that the Hudson Falls one? Or are you talking?
No, the one I'm talking. No, yeah, the one I'm talking about is in Hudson. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you guys like had set teams and stuff.
No, I wish.
Oh.
No, yeah.
Because I thought when we first all talked about it, you mentioned that your dad like had signed you all up for it.
Yeah, I mean that was the one he paid for.
Yeah, we had to like. There's a set amount of spots but now that people just literally, that's the thing, bro. People paid money and just don't show up. Exactly, bro. Yeah,
I'm fucking lost. Like so it's supposed to be like a legitimate like men's league of people showing up. Like, so how much did your dad pay for you four to play, or you three to play? Excuse me.
$50 each.
So $150,
and it goes for the whole school year, from like September to June.
But it's not set team. I'm so confused as to how this works.
It's just pickup, and we just
you have to pay to go play pickup basketball.
Yeah, it's for like a reserved day. So like, I think if I'm not mistaken, TJ's dad had signed us up for only Mondays. They play every Monday and Wednesday.
Yeah.
So there's people that either pay for both days, just Monday or Wednesday. And it basically just reserves you like reserves you a spot, I guess. Yeah.
Basically.
So the first 10 people that get there would play.
So when you guys go on Monday, are you guaranteed to play that day?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like no matter what.
One of the first 10, you're guaranteed to play the first game.
Because sometimes we've had a bunch of people show up, and then we've had to actually send some people home who hadn't paid. And then the people who paid played.
I'm so like, do you know who runs it? I'm sorry I'm getting like sidetracked, but like this motherfucker's got to be
There
making
you
bank. $50 a person per day, 2 days a week. So max $100 a person a week.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, the more like
I
we
thought about
Because
that.
it can't
out
cost
loud.
that much to rent out a gym. Well, I'm sure it's 2 hours, 3 hours.
Yeah.
Two.
Yeah, so 2 hours twice a week, 4 hours a week for fucking 8 months. Like, someone's making fucking money.
Money. Yeah, but
I
so
mean, I guess
that's
if they're
the
running it.
confusing part though. Is lately people literally paid to get a spot and still haven't been showing up. I mean, granted, some people have had kids and like this one dude just had a kid and a couple other people they play ball elsewhere and
So
whatever,
but other people can show up that haven't paid to play.
if we don't have people, yeah.
Okay, so in this instance where this gentleman just had a kid, say like new people are coming in all the time, like they've now they don't pay, but they just come and play. Every week they come and hoop, right? This guy comes back and he has to sit out and he fucking starts freaking out. How do you know he's like paid? Like how do you know? How does anyone know? Despite like recognizing him, is there like a card? Is there like a sign up? Like you have to check in?
There's like a list of names that he has in
like
this.
emails and stuff.
Yeah, and there's like a set thing for each day.
Huh. That's just fucking crazy to me. $50 to go play once a week.
Out loud, it is pretty fucking wild, actually.
Yeah, like when you guys said men's league, I thought it was like, hey, your dad like paid for an entry for like you three to play in a 3-on-3 fucking league once a week.
Oh,
like not that it was like going to be playoffs or anything, but that shit would be fucking awesome. Yeah,
That'd be way better.
Yeah. Oh man, I had a very vast misconception of what you guys were talking about every week. I like legitimately thought you guys were like playing for like a men's league fucking tournament.
I wish.
I mean, we had the tournament for
tournament
for the Wednesday, every other Wednesday league in Amsterdam not too long ago.
I remember that.
But yeah that's the only like
what the fuck?
I guess most organized even though like that's still fucking a joke, bro.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing that I won't get into. But anywho, so I always grab my dad to go to this men's league.
Okay.
And last week on Monday, he got me a new phone for Christmas.
Bang, that's dope.
And he was yeah, dude. Yeah, and so I was psyched. So shout out
to Tom.
Pops for that. Yeah. Tommy Senior.
Tommy boy.
That's fucking fire.
Yeah, so that was my week. My week's been pretty fucking gas.
I had to get a new phone, bro. I still have a 12 Pro Max.
There you go, bro.
I had an 11.
Yikes.
For like 6
someone else has an
years,
11,
bro.
and I saw it, and I was like, why the fuck does that look so old? Like, that motherfucker looks like an iPhone 8.
Yeah, it does. It's crazy. This shit's
What'd you do with your old phone?
I just still have it. I don't know, sell it or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. But this phone feels ridiculous compared to that,
massive,
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
because
what
the
the
like
fuck, dude?
8
It's
through
like an
11 were
iPad.
like the thin, rounded bezels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and these are like more like the original style.
This thing's just like blimped up. It's crazy though. It's like this dope, like lavender kind of looking color, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I fuck with it a lot.
Yeah, I gotta get a new one. We actually, before we get into Travis's and mine's week, Haley just mentioned that like our fucking phone bill went up again, and my phone's been paid off since last year, like January of like the beginning of this year. So I'm just gonna say last year, but
Yeah.
it like goes up every like couple months. It'll go up like $4 or $5, and it's like I was paying, I don't know, $20 a month for this phone, and so that made it go down, and now every like 2 months it goes up and up and up, and it's like, how the fuck is this getting more expensive? Like, how is this not getting cheaper for us? Haley's paying off her phone. I've paid off my phone, so the only thing we're paying for is a line, and we're paying $180. So whatever her phone is plus 2 lines, like that is just fucking unreal. Verizon, because they're the best coverage down here.
Yeah, see, I had T-Mobile and I was paying like the same thing, and I was
Yeah.
only paying for like my phone, and it was like $200.
Yeah,
And I was like, what the fuck?
I had Sprint
Jesus.
before we moved down here, and Haley had AT&T. The reason why we switched to Verizon was because we looked it up, and they had the best like coverage in the Nashville area, which is true. We're like never out of service, which is awesome. But like, I don't need to be spending $200 on two lines in one phone. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous,
So
bro.
we
Yeah.
got. That's why I haven't upgraded my phone, is because like mine works perfectly fine, and I never thought I'd be like old head about it. I figured I'd just like get another fucking phone, but at $180 a month, it just doesn't make sense, man. It's just ridiculous. But Travis, how was your week, buddy? What'd you do this week?
Oh, it's good so far, man. The only downfall is it's kind of weird that we're talking about service. We're working in Caroga Lake, and obviously just Verizon and
Bumfuck nowhere.
Spectrum and all that. Yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't get
deep.
service, so that's actually part of the reason why we haven't been able to get back on track. Is I mean I won't have service from like 6 to 3:30, man. So I'll either get home and check my phone, see what's going on, and then I'm having to do stuff that I didn't realize that I needed to do.
Yeah.
So then I'm getting backtracked with that, and then I don't even get time to like text you guys. It's just been a whole thing, man.
Yeah, it's been really shitty. Like, not just for you, like I said, for me. And it's not even like I've been busy. Like, this weekend, my parents came down and surprised me, but we'll get into that in a minute. But like you said, like, it's just like every time I turn around, like, something comes up to where it's like, oh, fuck, we can't record today. Like, oh,
Right.
fuck, we can't
Yeah.
record this day either, or we forget to message each other, or someone doesn't have service, or basketball and stuff like that. Like, just the last like 2 or 3 weeks have just been really hard to get our schedules together. So I just want to apologize to the listeners again. We're trying our hardest, we promise.
Yeah. Well, it's just one of
Yeah.
those weird things, bro. Like it's just kind of like the ripple effect. One thing kind of gets out of place, and then so the days that we usually don't record on because we have it like done and over with,
We have shit
that's when I
scheduled.
would be doing
Yeah.
stuff. So
Yeah.
then I can't really like cancel that stuff. So then we can't get back to this, and it's just been fucking.
Yeah, and like
You
so
It snowballs.
yeah, it
Yeah.
just
Quick.
fucking sucks, man. Other than like no service, how was the rest of your week, buddy? What'd you do?
Good. Over this past weekend, me and TJ helped his dad move.
Lit?
Yes, we did.
We had a good time. If Tom's listening, I appreciate you thinking
Tommy
of
boy.
us to help out.
Yeah.
I do want to
Thanks for
tell
the
this little
lookout.
story quick, and then I'm gonna get to Kane's week here. But so TJ, so we helped move. Yeah, you're already fucking smirking, bro. Yeah, this is gonna be a fucking.
A
So
doozy.
we helped move on Sunday.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
the previous either weekend or Monday, so like 5 or 6 days in advance, TJ gave me a ring. No big deal. Hey, what's up, dude? He's like, hey, so we have to like help someone do something this weekend. Are you down? And I thought about it for a second, and I was like,
Probably can't be
yeah,
anything too
yeah,
serious. Like, it's not gonna be
yeah,
like killing anybody
sure,
or moving somebody's house, right?
yeah. So, so,
Yeah. I
and I was
worded it a
like,
little better than that, though. I was like, we're helping someone move. I don't know who it's in relation to of my dad. I was like, but he said that they need us to help out. Do you want to help?
yeah.
So then he
So
was like,
obviously, in fucking Trevi fashion, I was like, fuck yeah, we'll pull up. So,
yeah.
so here we are, Sunday morning. And I told TJ, I was like, I'm going to try to be up early. I'm going to try to meet you at your house early. Like
Let's get this done.
that.
Bro,
And
he was talking, I'll meet you right when you get out of work at like 6 in the morning. And I was
Damn.
like, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, not necessary, but like, word. Yeah, we could chill a little bit beforehand. I get out of work, nothing. I don't hear from him. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to go home, whatever. I'll meet him at my apartment. I don't hear nothing for like 2 hours.
Radio static.
And I'm like,
So I was
I
in the
texted him a
building on
couple
2K
times.
until like 2 a.m.
And I texted him like 2 times, and I was like, "Yo," like a couple times. I was just like, and then I call him, and he doesn't answer, and I'm like, it's like 9 at this point, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck, like.
What is happening?
So
Gotta
then
be
he texts
snoozing.
me, and he's like, "Yo."
Yo, I'm leaving now. Pretty much, I'll be there as soon as I can. So now I'm on a time crunch
Yeah, like now
because
you're having to
TJ's
hustle.
like, yeah. So now we have to like meet his dad and his girlfriend in Schaghticoke at like 10:30. Schaghticoke is 20 minutes from Clifton Park, and Clifton Park is an hour from me.
Yeah, like
So I'm
you got
basically
10
on
minutes
pace
to
to
go.
be late.
Yeah.
So here I am, fucking cruising. All right. Anyways, so I'm talking to TJ, kind of right before his dad pulls in to pick us up at this like weird ass grocery store.
I don't know where the hell they had us meet them.
So I asked TJ, I was like, "Do you have any more information on what we're gonna do?" And he looks at me, bro, with a fucking flat ass face, and he was like, "We got to go to Vermont."
No chance, dude.
So here the fuck I am, bro, and my brain starts scrambling because I'm like, okay, so now I'm searching Vermont. It says 106 miles away. So I'm
Yeah.
like,
His
okay.
face dropped. His face dropped when I said that, bro. He was
Just
like,
because it was
"What do you
like
mean?"
that's something you have to like mentally prepare for. That
Yeah,
cannot
like
be
that's
a
gonna be a
last
whole
minute.
day fucking thing.
And when I find this out, they're pulling in. So now I have maybe 15 seconds to grab my shit and go.
Yeah, to cope with everything.
So I'm scrambling. Vermont's an hour, or Vermont is 106 miles away. It says. So in my head, I'm like, all right, 2 hours there, 2 hours back, 2 hours to do the shit. So we're driving, and there is no communication among the group in terms of what our plan is. Like we're all talking, but
Yeah, like
clearly I was on a fucking
there's
different
no
wavelength.
execution plan coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here I am, and we're riding, bro. And I was like, oh, fuck, like I don't have a drink with me. I don't have anything to eat. And I was like, I asked his dad and his girlfriend, I was like, is there any chance that we could stop to Stewart's? And they kind of like looked down at the phone and was like, yeah, I think we can make time. We are kind of late. So I already feel bad.
Yeah, yeah.
And all of a sudden, 5 minutes later, we get to a Stewart's. Me and TJ go in. We get a drink, a piece of pie,
Piece of pie.
and we come
Fire
out.
buffalo chicken, bro. Just
Yeah, it
want
was
to put
gas.
that from
So
Stews.
I love
we go out
Yeah.
and we leave. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm ready for this road trip.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding you. Not 15 minutes later, are we in the driveway of where we're supposed to be? We're in the southern part of Vermont. I don't know where the fuck. We crossed the fucking state line about 5 minutes ago.
We were in like Bennington, in case you were.
Okay, yeah, so you weren't that far away then.
So I fucking sat there and I was like, what the fuck? First of all, I felt bad that we stopped at Stewart's for me to get a coffee for a 20-minute fucking adventure.
Yeah.
And
Like,
then I was hyped. Huh?
Why didn't you guys just go there?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because we were thinking I
Like
thought
it
it was
was
gonna
gonna
be a
be a
journey.
deep, yeah, like it was gonna be a fucking
Yeah.
a deep excursion, and it turned out
It
to
was
be
just
only
one of
20
those
minutes.
things where, like, the entire time you think you're, like, on pace to do real good,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden you're like, you kind of just look like a
We didn't know
jackass more
nothing.
than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we frickin', yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Helped to move a couple things, and it took way longer than it needed to. It looked like a
Yep.
union job out there.
There's too many
Remember someone
people.
said that? It made everyone laugh, and
It did. It was funny.
yeah, that's pretty much my story, man.
Damn. Well, at least it didn't, take too long. You were able to get back from.
Bro, we
Yeah, I guess,
we
dude.
had to move. We had to move this like cast iron stove.
Yeah.
Might have been one of the
Bro.
heaviest things I've ever encountered.
Yeah.
I'm not, no joke. Trav and I walked over and he's like, this thing's going to be, we're going to need everyone on this. And Trav and I, you know us, we're like, all right, let's see,
Yeah.
let's see how heavy this thing really is. So we go to pick it up, bro. It's got to be, I shit you not, like an inch off the ground. And we go,
Not even.
no
I-
shot of moving this.
I was gonna give us like 3 millimeters, bro. There's no way that was
Yeah.
even an inch.
Yeah.
No, I doubt it. And so it took dead ass like 5 of us.
Yeah, those things are
To
heavy
move
as
this
fuck,
thing.
bro.
Dude, it was yeah.
I
It
remember
was
when
just
my aunt and
dead
uncle installed their
weight.
fucking wood stove, and they used to live next door to us, and they installed a wood stove, and that shit was fucking heavy as fuck when I was a kid. Shit's unreal.
So that story was probably longer than it needed to be. Sorry about that. Let's get to your week, dude.
My week was good, man. So last week, since I've spoken to you guys last Wednesday, I've been to work twice. I've pretty much been off all weekend, so I always take my birthday off. So I took off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The reason why I explain this is because, so I took off Friday, Saturday, Sunday for my birthday, and I took Monday because the following week, so next week is Christmas, I'm gonna be the only one in our office. Like I'm it. I'm the team, just Kain
Right.
for fucking
Yeah.
7 days.
That's it.
Starting Friday, Saturday this week. It's Friday, Saturday, off Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday through Saturday, it's just me.
Okay.
So we have holiday pay for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. We were supposed to be off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday for Christmas. They said, no, that's just for corporate, so we have to be open Friday, Saturday. So I have to take my holiday pay this week instead of next week. So that's why I have today off, is because I had an extra day that I had to take. Now, you may be wondering why I didn't just take Monday, Tuesday instead of Monday, Wednesday. And that's
Yep.
because we had a fucking holiday party yesterday. So I was like, well, if I stay home all day, I'm not going out to this holiday party. There's no chance that if I'm sitting at home at 4 o'clock, I'm going to get up to go to a fucking holiday party. So I went to work yesterday till like 3, and then our holiday party started at 4, which it was a good time. Haley won a couple awards. I don't know if you saw my post on Facebook. It was a good time.
I did.
Hung out with a ton of our work friends and stuff, and then went to a bar afterwards. Had a bunch of fun. But so now I have today off, and I'm literally just chilling because everybody's either at work or, doing something because it's fucking Wednesday, and I hate taking days off in the middle of the week. But my parents ended up coming down Friday to surprise me. So Friday was my birthday on the 15th, and we didn't really have anything planned. Haley was being
2-6.
Yeah, Haley was being super sus, not letting me plan anything for our birthday weekend. I was suspect that something was happening, but like I had no idea what. I just went with it, which is not like Kain. I like to know everything that's happening. I don't like surprises.
I was gonna say, really?
Yeah,
You just
I was
rolled
just
with
like,
it, huh?
okay, like, and I kept trying to guess like what it would be, and she wouldn't tell me. Like, I was like, "Are you throwing me a party? Like, what's going on?" And she was like, "Well, we're going to dinner Friday night, and we're probably gonna go with like Anthony and JP." And I was like, "Okay, no big deal, like whatever." And we ended up doing that. But my parents showed up as I'm cleaning out the cars out front. They pulled up in an Uber, so that was nice. That was a good surprise. Friday, we ended up going to Char, which is a decently expensive restaurant, but it's really good fucking food. Like, I want to say, for me, both my parents and Haley to eat, it was like $350 with tip. So not like crazy expensive, but like it's still like up there. Like $75 a person. Me and Haley only had one drink each, and my parents just had water and soda. But appetizers and meals, really fucking good. If you guys come down here, we'll go there at some point because just all around good food, good times. It's good vibes.
Word.
And then Saturday, I cannot remember what the fuck we did for the life of me. I don't know what we did on Saturday. I've been trying to think all day what the fuck we did because we talked about this prior to the podcast, and I cannot remember what the fuck we did on Saturday. I know we ended up getting pizza at night for dinner. I watched Interstellar for the first time. Great.
You never
movie.
seen it?
Nope, never seen it until Saturday night. So my
I don't know
parents
what
ended up
that
going
is.
to bed at like 8:00, and so we just me and Haley watched it. It was a great movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely fucking watch it. Like really
good.
fucking good. Top 10 movie all time.
Probably.
Off of one
Yeah.
viewing.
What?
Yeah, really fucking
Yeah,
good,
dude.
man.
Oh my god.
Never
It's
heard
up
of it.
there.
Wow, that's crazy.
What?
Christopher Nolan directed it. Same guy that did like Oppenheimer. And it's the Dark Knight
The Dark
series, right?
Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dark Knight trilogy. But really good. So enjoyed that. And then the next day, we decided we were going to have a bunch of people over, which we kind of knew we were doing that in the middle of the week, that we were going to invite people over to make pulled pork on my grill. So I invited
There you
like
go.
10 people, and that wasn't even like including my parents. And I had at least 8 people say yes. So I'm like, all right, it's me and Haley. Like, one should be enough, like with like 4 or 5 people, but let me go and grab another pork butt, like just in case. So I bought 2
Right.
8-pound pork butts. 2 people showed up outside of my parents. So I now have fucking 4 freezer bags full of pulled pork in my freezer to frozen,
Jesus.
because
What a problem to have.
yeah, I mean, like, it's not a shitty problem, but it's like, all right, I could have saved
the
fucking $30. Like, I didn't have to buy that
Yeah.
extra one or waste the seasoning or sauce, like, whatever. And then I made mac and cheese on the
Was it
smoker.
good, though?
Oh, it was fire. It was really good.
There you go.
Yeah, it was gas. It was gas.
Mac and cheese on a smoker.
Banging, dude. So good.
That sounds, yeah.
Yeah, it's so
that sounds
fucking
tasty.
good. And then we got a cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory that was busting.
Always gas.
Yeah. Other than that, I've just been playing Warzone and hanging out. This is a stupid story that I'm gonna go with for this holiday party that we went to. So we were supposed to leave. The holiday party was from 4 to 8. We were gonna leave around like 6:30.
Yeah.
We ended up not leaving until like 7:30 ish, give or take. Not a big deal, like not a problem, other than the fact that we were supposed to record the podcast, but it didn't matter anyways, because you guys, I think, were both sleeping by that time. But so it's like it's like 6 o'clock. I've had like 4 or 5 drinks, and you're only supposed to get 2 for free, but they kind of just like let everybody drink, which was awesome.
That's cool.
So if a man comes up to you at any point in time, during a party, at a bar, at a friend's house, like, and there's just a lot of people, and says, "Hey man, can you hold my drink?" Or if a female comes up to you and says, "Hey, can you hold my drink?" What do you think they're going to do? Like,
Go to the bathroom, probably.
so first thing you're going to do is be like, all right, I'm going to make sure no one fucking roofies this bitch. Or
Yeah,
no
hang
one
up.
spits in my buddy's drink. Like, I got
Yep.
this bitch covered. I got my buddy covered. But the first thing that's going to come to my mind is they probably have to go to the bathroom, or they're going outside to smoke a cigarette, or they're going to make a phone call. But in all circumstances, would I never ask, why do you need me to hold your drink?
No, yeah.
Right?
Right.
So here I am.
I'd probably just hold it.
I know maybe there's 50 people at this party in this little bar, and it's me and like 4 people I know, and then like 4 or 5 people that I've never met before in my fucking life. And I walk over to my friend, which is actually Haley's old coworker, Juliana. I was like, "Hey man, can you hold my beer?" And it's like, it's 3/4 of the way full. I just got it. I gotta piss, right? And I woke up. I'm like, "Hey man, can you hold my beer real quick?" And he's like, "What?" I was like, "Can you hold my beer?" And he grabs it out of my hand. He's like, "Why?" And I looked at him like, "Because I have to piss." And fucking one of the people that I don't know is like, what the fuck did they say? I can't remember what they said. It was like, getting right to the point, or like, I can't fucking think of what they said. It was basically like getting right to the point. Could have used like better language or something like that. And I walked away, and all I could think of, like, what do you want me to fucking say? "Oh, I'm going to use the lavatory." Like, shut the fuck up. I'm going to take a piss, bro. Like, first off, why are you asking me? Like, I'm asking you to hold my drink. There's only one instance where I wouldn't just set my drink down for 2 seconds. You know what I mean?
Well, plus,
I'm
like,
probably
yeah.
going
Yeah.
to take a piss.
Right.
And I literally just looked at him like, I got to piss, bro. And for this bitch to say that, and like, I don't even know who it was. I didn't see who it was. They were like over here in my fucking peripheral. And I just walked away like, what the fuck do you want me to say? And I know I'm at an office fucking party. I get it. But
who gives a fuck,
like,
dude? Shut up.
If I'm going to take a shit, like, I'm going to be like, nah, I'm going to take a shit. I tell my boss all the time, like, while we're all sitting there in the office, if there's not a fucking resident or someone in the office, I'm going to be like, hey, I'll be right back. Give me like 20 minutes. I got to take a poop. I got to take a shit. And they're always like, well, thanks for letting me know. And it's like, if I disappeared for 20 minutes, didn't say anything, came back, y'all would have asked me where I went. And then I would have looked at you and said, I had to take a shit.
Right.
It may not be
before or after.
the most polite thing to say or way to say it, but I'm just cutting to the chase, man. Like,
Well,
I got to fucking poop.
Bro.
I got to poop.
Bro, what is the polite way? Because I feel like when you say, like, poop feels like a 6-year-old type of word.
Like,
you
I
know
feel
what
like
I mean?
the only thing people expect you to say is, oh, I'm going to use the restroom. Like,
I have to go number 2.
This room is so weird.
yeah, like, I'm not going to, if I have to poop,
use little
if I have to
boys'
pee,
room.
sure, like, all right, I'm going to use the restroom. Like, no, I got to piss.
All right, better yet, bro, if I'm in an environment where I have to say I'm going number 2, or I can't just say that I'm going to go take a shit.
I'm probably not in a comfortable situation for myself anyways.
I probably don't want to be there in the first place.
Yeah, so, like, that's the thing is, like, I'm 4 or 5 beers deep, and I don't want to be there to begin with. You have, just stay the fuck out of the conversation.
Yeah.
I understand you guys are in this group, and I'm there
bro.
with you. But I'm like, hey, man, hold my drink. Why? I got to piss. And then it was literally along the lines of like, oh, damn, just getting right to the point. Could have used better words or something like that.
He set you up with why, though.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah, he set you up.
No one, in no instance am I asking
why wouldn't you just hold somebody's drink? Like, they're obviously asking you for a reason. Like, there's a reason this is
like
happening.
an emergency, hold my drink.
Okay. Dude, that's why the reason, like, you know, someone goes, dude, hold my beer.
Yeah, it's
and
like,
then something fucking amazing happens.
Yeah.
Because you're like, all right, yeah, okay, sure. What do you got to
You don't ask questions, bro.
Sometimes they're going to the bathroom, you know. Sometimes it's about to be something glorious. There's no in between. But you just hold that fucking beer. That's all you do. You don't ask why.
Yeah, it's just frustrated the fuck out of me because I
I'm frustrated for you.
Said
just,
it, bro.
just the way people fucking operate now. Like, straight to the point. Or like, you could have said that differently. Like, first, like, please do not even talk.
Yeah,
don't
mind your fucking business. I will pee right here.
Yeah, for
Like,
real, bro.
I will piss right here, right now.
Yeah, like, do you want to see straight to the point?
Yeah. And, like, we had a good time at the party. Like, Haley won both her awards and stuff. And, like, I was ready to go home because we were supposed to be home by then anyways, by, like, 7:38, so we could record the podcast. And, like, I want to make sure I was at home in a reasonable time. Like, we hadn't coordinated what time we were going to record yet, so I want to make sure I was home in an okay time. And, like, we get ready to leave, and, like, an hour before that, so at, like, 6:15, my assistant manager was like, hey, let's go to the bar. And I was like, all right, bet. She's like, all right, I'm going to leave. I'll text you when we're getting ready to head to the bar. That way we can all leave. So an hour goes by. And I'm like, all right, parking, like, ends in 10 minutes. I'm going out to the car. I'll pick you guys up the front door. I go out there. I'm sitting at the front door for, like, 15 minutes. They finally come out. And I called my assistant manager to be like, so what the fuck's a word? And she was like, I'm just chilling at my apartment. I was like, no big deal. Like, we may swing by, we may not. Like, I wanted to go to the bar, but, like, now I'm like, I just want to go home. They get in the fucking car because mind you, I'm the DD at this point. So, like, I stopped drinking after I went piss and finished that beer. So I knew, like, I was good to drive. I was fine. I was comfortable. Don't drink and drive, kids. Don't drive under the influence.
Don't do it.
And so we go to leave, and they're all like, so what bar are we going to? And I was like, well, bad news. They're not going. Like, well, we could still go. Like, we were talking to, like, 5 other people, and they all want to go. So, like, let's go. And I was like, I really don't want to go to the bar. I want to go home. I got a podcast to record. And so, like, they're all, like, talking. And they're like, well, what do you think? And I was like, I just told you what I thought. Like, I want to go home. Like,
well, what do you think?
And Haley's like, well, let's just go. And her friends are like, well, let's just go get one. And I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, I'll just go. Like, We'll go for an hour or two and just chill. So we end up pulling up to the bar, and I kid you not, there might have been 6 other people in this bitch.
In
Like,
the bar?
legitimately, and like, we're talking downtown Nashville. Granted, it's a Tuesday night, but like, we're downtown Nashville at 8 o'clock, and there's 6 people in the fucking bar. So we just, as soon as we walk up, like, the guy's like, "Hey guys, how you doing?" Like, yeah, this guy's fucking bored. We get beers, and we're there for 35, 40 minutes. So we only have like 20 minutes left of our parking. And that's when all the other people finally start showing up. And by all the other people, I mean the 2 other people.
Right.
Because, you know, they said there was like 5 to 10 other people that were coming. So 20 minutes goes by, and I'm like, "Hey, parking's up. I'm going to get in the car. Like, if you guys aren't in the car in 20 minutes, like, I'm dipping. I'm fucking leaving. I'm out of here. Like, I'm bored. We're just sitting here. Nothing's happening." And, like, granted, they were having a good time. Like, I'm not trying to be a party pooper or nothing, but I'm ready to go. Like, I was ready to go before we got here.
Yeah.
And we finally fucking dip, and it was a good time, but we did not need to fucking experience anything past 6 o'clock. Like, they did the award show, and it was like, "All right, let's dip."
Yeah, you're like, all right, wrap it up.
That's where us 3 are really alike, bro, because I like driving to a lot of different functions and stuff, because as soon as I want to leave, bro, I
wanna
not
dip.
waiting
Yeah,
for a
like, I'm
motherfucker to
dipping.
get in
I can
their car.
dip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
can dip
looking to
when I
wait
want.
on nobody, dude. Like, I'm on my
Yeah.
own time.
Well, and
I
that's
do
the thing
not-
is, like, I drove, and when I got there, it was, "Hey, we're going to bring everybody with us." And I was like, "Oh, all right, no big deal. Like, it's only lasting till 8 anyways." And then it was like, "Hey, we're going to go to the bar." And it was like, "Yeah, we're going to the bar," but that was under the impression that we were leaving an hour ago. So, like, we'd still be home at 9. And, like, then it's another 20 minutes from where we have to drop them off to home.
Right.
It was just like, and I don't want to
Yeah.
bitch. Like, I'm not trying to bitch about it because I did have a good time. I don't want them to think I'm talking shit. If they listen to this, that's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying, bro, if we had left an hour earlier to go to the bar, it would have been a way fucking better time because everybody would have went. If we all left at the same time, we all would have just went to the bar and had a good time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel you. Makes
Instead,
sense.
half of us went one place, half of us went the other, and we left in an hour either way. It was
Right.
Yeah, damn.
just unfortunate. Just unfortunate. But
Oh,
other than
yeah.
that, we didn't do anything. So Monday, we relaxed. We watched a movie my parents said fucking sucked. We wanted to see if it really sucked because Anthony told us that it was actually good. And we watched it, and it fucking
movie?
sucked. It's like The World Never Ends or The Never Ending World. It's the new one with Julia Roberts. What the fuck is going on with your mic, bro?
What's going on? Yeah, why you got a strobe light over there? Oh, we lost power.
No, it's not working now. Nope.
Nah, I can't hear you, buddy.
But it's brand. It just came out. It's on Netflix. It came out in 2023. It's a Netflix original film. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
With Julia Roberts, and it's literally it's about the end of the world. Essentially, like, not to spoil it, but it ends up quote unquote leading to a civil war, right? But the movie stops before anything fucking happens. Like, it's a psychological thriller, essentially, is the way it felt. Like, the way the imagery and the sounds and the camera pans and stuff, like,
Right.
and it never got to anything. Like, there was no climax in the movie. Like, the end of the movie, so there's a little girl that's in the family is watching Friends on the way to their beach before, like, everything starts to go to shit. It's like a 2.5 hour movie, and she's about to watch the season, like, or the series finale, and it cuts off. And then, so the whole movie, that's what this little bitch is focused on, is like, "Mom, Dad, I gotta watch the end of the fucking show. I gotta see the end of Friends," right?
Are you talking
So yeah,
friend? Like,
yeah, yes, like, yes.
Okay.
Like Jennifer Aniston, fucking, yes.
Yeah.
Matthew Perry,
All right.
Matt LeBlanc,
In
fucking. So at the end of the movie, basically, the little bitch is talking to the mom, like 20 minutes left of the movie. She's talking to the mom, and she's like, "I'm tired of waiting." And, like, the scene ends, and it goes on to, like, the dad, like, trying to help the son and shit, and all this other stuff. And then right at the end of the movie, they're like, hey, like the neighbor has this bunker that they built and you guys should go check that out. And it's like, okay, there's 10 minutes left. Like, what the fuck is going to happen? And then all of a sudden they can't find the little bitch. They can't find the daughter. Well, the daughter ran away to the neighbor next door, which is like 3 miles down the road. Like it's a secluded Long Island, like high fucking valued homes and shit. 3 miles down the road. And it pans to the house with like a little broken glass doorway. And in walks the camera and she's just sitting there fucking munching on the shit. Like munching on like Sour Patch Kids and shit. Right? Like, first off, like, she doesn't even know the world's ending yet. Like, they don't know anything that's, like, really happening, like, as of right now, right? And she goes downstairs because she hears, like, a humming, and it's, like, one of those, like, super bright lights, like the luminescent fucking...
Yeah.
Like, yeah, exactly. And it's the bunker, so she walks down and goes in, and it, like, turns lights on, fucking all the shit, and, like, plants, and then there's a TV, and sure enough, there's a DVD with fucking Friends, so she clicks to watch the fucking series finale, and that's the end of the movie. Like, not to spoil the fucking ending, but nothing else fucking happens in the entire movie. It's an interesting movie to watch, but if they don't make a sequel... It's like that movie's pointless. That movie needs to be thrown away. It would have been much better as a TV show.
Right.
I would have.
Gotcha.
It frustrated the fuck out of me.
What the fuck?
Because my parents told me it was bad, and Anthony was like, "Nah, it's pretty good." And then I fucking watched it.
Don't you hate when a movie's bad and you're like, I just fucking wasted 2 hours of my life for what?
Yeah. And like I said, if there's a sequel, it could be really good. But then I'm trying to think, like, how would they even make the sequel? Because all the suspense that they build up, now you know where this bunker is. So they don't know where the daughter is. Why would they have any inclination that she went to that house? Because she had no idea the bunker was there. Like, she wasn't a part of that fucking conversation.
Right.
She just found this other house. And it's like, what the fuck did she know? Or... I don't know, just left more questions and pissed me off more than anything.
Yeah.
Stupid. Anyways, guys, I don't have anything else to talk about.
I really
I
don't
think
either.
that's it, bro, for this week.
All right, guys. If you enjoyed this episode of the TKT Podcast, Two Kill Time Podcast, please leave a like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, as well as leave a review on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Let us know in the Q&A section what you guys want to hear us talk about, different life advice or anything you guys want to hear. And we will see y'all in the next one.
See y'all next week.
Peace.